Welcome back to Vantora. Today we're going to talk about one of the most exciting aspects of our software, and that is the new thing we've just added to your admin panel called Promotions. Promotions is the ability to send out emails to your customers. Now we all know that we're doing the registration, and then from the registration we're driving into waivers, and that gets us our waiver data. The power of the waiver data is that when somebody fills out a waiver, we have parents filling them out for their kids, and we have the kid's name, their birthday, and the parent's email address. This is marketing gold. You can't get any better data than this, but we need to utilize it. So in steps the promotions module. So if we go to promotions, let's go set up a new one. So here we have a site, and we're going to do promotions. When you click in here, you'll see everything is blank in the promotions area, and we're going to create a birthday campaign. So we get to name our campaign. We can have as many campaigns as we want. We want to make sure that they don't overlap. So let me explain this to you. Let's call this one birthdays. Birthday, we'll say 5 to 10. You can see I've already done that before. So birthday 5 to 10. What we're going to do is we can set the ages for this mailer. So if they're going to be at least 5 through the age 10, these are inclusive dates. So if they're turning 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 10, we are going to send them 30 days before their birthday. We will send out an email notice to them. So now for this email notice, what are we going to send? At our field, we do something like we see that, and we get to personalize these very simply by just grabbing the common template up here of player name. And this has those squirrely brackets on each side. So we can just copy that, and then we're going to go down here and we will paste that. Well, there we go, paste that, or you can use Control V either way. So we see that player name, that will insert the name, has a birthday coming up on, and again we can put in birthday. So I'm going to highlight this, just the bracket birthday. Okay, Control C, and then I'm going to go down here and do a Control V on birthday. And then we would like to offer a free day of play along with 100 paintballs or 300 paintballs or whatever you want to do. And then you can tell them what they need to do, call to get your birthday notice, or what I do, obviously we're here in our whole registration software, I just put a link straight to my registration site. So just go to HTTPS and make this a link after you're done, www.vantora.com/paintball/ for Avid. Here we do Avid Extreme Sports /reservations. Okay, so that's gonna, missed a slash there. So we'll make that a link and put it in right into the email here. So we're gonna copy that, and then we will create a link right here. Okay, so the URL is that, and then we'll say OK. All right. Now we also get to choose a graphic header for this. So for this kid's birthday, they're young kids. Let's use this pretty balloon one here. So if I want, at this point, I can preview what this would look like. We see that John Doe has a birthday coming up on Friday, May 5th. We'd like to offer a free day of play along with 100 paintballs. And then here is the link that would take them straight to go do the reservation. Just like all the other blurbs, you can add color, you can do whatever you want. Now if we want to make better breaks between these, always just click at the end of the line and hit that BR up there. That's going to give us some breaks, and we're going to put in here, just go to this link to reserve RESE your free day of play. Okay, and then I'll put a few more breaks in there. So if I look at this now, this is what we get. Okay, we see that he has a birthday. We'd like to offer a free day. Just go to this link. Bingo, you're done. That's all there would be to it. Okay, so now we've added a graphic header, but we also have to add a subject. Well, the subject, we can use these same parameters up here. So we're going to do a control copy on that and a control paste there and go is invited to play paintball free. So that's going to give our email, John Doe is invited to play paintball free. We see that John Doe has a birthday coming up on birthday. We'd like to offer a free day of play. Now, if we go in with one of these type promotions, let me go over on to my site here and take a look, or on one of our test sites. If I was saying this, for example, I have this birthday, and this is all kids from 6 to 14, 20 days before. I could even count. It's going to say there's going to be 24 of those sent out. You can even view the darn things, and it will pop up the emails one at a time to them, and you can see how the headings are going to go and all that kind of stuff. So there's all our emails, how it's all set. That's all you have to do. Now, the beauty of this too, when they sit here and click to preview, so here's one, we see that John Doe has a birthday coming up. Make your reservation at Gatsplat. Bring a copy of this email to get your free day of play. There's also an unsubscribe down at the bottom of this thing. So it's what I like to call a smart unsubscribe. So when the customer, if they decide they don't want to get this email from you, they click and it finds everybody that that email address is associated with. Let's be honest, sometimes we know that mom is going to do a waiver for the next door neighbor kid as well, even though she's not supposed to. We're not sure that she did it, but now she's getting emails about the next door neighbor kid. She can choose to just remove the emails that he would get but leave the ones for her kids, or she can unsubscribe to all of them. It's up to her. So it's a smart unsubscribe. We won't hopefully chase that customer away all in one crack. We'll let them choose if they want to get the emails for some of the people or all the people, etc. You can see over here we have multiple campaigns set up. So here's one for kids from 12 to 25, which means this one we'd only want to do from kids 6 to 11. Otherwise, a kid 12 would get both emails the same day, which would be a little unstable. And you can see that for the younger kids here, we use the balloon background, and then for the second birthday, we've changed our graphic to that. So if we preview this, there's what our email looks like for those kids. Okay, so that's the way to do your emails. You set them up. After they're done set up, then you just choose to activate them. So you just hit yes and save, and so then that would be a saved campaign, and those will send those emails in advance. Now, I'm going to tell you a couple little secrets here. I would say make sure that you send them out 30 days in advance. I found out when I was only sending them 20 days in advance, some people had already booked their parties. If their parents were on the ball and the kid had played there before, they already booked 21 days in advance, and so now instantly we just gave him a free day of play. We're actually better off doing it 30 days in advance because not too many people book that far in advance for birthday parties. So let's talk them into doing it instead of giving them a free day after they've already done it. The other thing is when you're dealing with the younger kids, we know that this is going out to the parents. So it's really best to talk in third person. That's why you can see when I did these emails, we see that John Doe has a birthday coming up on Friday, March. So we see that because we know this is going to mom or dad. Most 9-year-olds don't have their own email addresses. They are not allowed to fill out the waiver, so it's mom or dad's email that goes in there. Now, if you're creating a campaign for people that are 18 to 25, you might want a totally different graphic and say totally different things in there. You might want to say, hey, dude, come on out and shoot somebody on your birthday, but that wouldn't be appropriate to send to a mom of a 7-year-old kid. So that's why you can build as many campaigns as you want and then have each one of them be age appropriate for the message that you want to send. So go on in and play with your promotions and bring some birthday parties into your field.